I'm Diana Falzone for FoxNews.com. Two amazing women are about to embark on a 161-mile run across the state of California. I can barely run a marathon. The Valor Run honors the 161 women who lost their lives serving in Iraq and Afghanistan. And runners Maggie Seymour and Gosselin join me now from LA. Welcome, ladies.
Hi.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Of course. Now, first, tell me about your own service in the military. Michelle?
So I have not officially served yet. I just commissioned back in the fall into the U.S. Navy. I am currently an orthopedic surgery resident at Washington University in St. Louis. So
Wow.
I will finish my residency training, and then when I'm done, I will go and be a surgeon at one of the naval hospitals.
That's incredible. And now, Maggie?
Yeah, I've been in the Marine Corps for about, I think, going on 8 years now. Commissioned in 2007 out of college and stationed here in San Diego.
Well, thank you for your service. Now, let's talk about the Valor Run. What exactly is it?
So it's a 4-day journey. There's a team of 4 of us and then supporters along the way. We'll be running 161 miles for the 161 women killed supporting combat operations in Iraq and Afghanistan.
And why did you decide to do it?
So I feel like I crashed Maggie's party a little bit late. This is something that she started to kind of organize last fall. And then it was around the time that I was commissioning that she told me about it, and I sort of just asked her if I could join her for it because it sounded like such an awesome experience.
Yeah.
And thankfully she said yes, because that's how Maggie is. You know, she doesn't want to take all the credit for herself at all, and she's always more than happy to have anyone else join and help support the cause. So I'm lucky enough that she said I could join her on this epic journey here. So that's how I got involved.
And it is an epic journey. So how did you...
And then, sorry, the run was originally started by Nancy LaCour. She did a 160 at the time miles in 2014, and then I heard about it and just kind of asked her, hey, can we do this here? So,
How did you guys train for it?
I did running and CrossFit and yoga over the past probably 6 months or so.
Yeah.
And then I sort of always try to be running as much as my schedule will allow. So I did the Marine Corps Marathon last October. Maggie actually did it as well. And then it was kind of around that time that I decided, or was allowed to do this run with her. So I just kind of kept up my training after that, and as much as my schedule would allow, I just tried to get in as many long runs as I could. And if I had a weekend off without any call, I would do back-to-back long runs, try to get 20 miles in a few days in a row, just to try to simulate the fatigue that we'll feel after doing high mileage for 2, 3, 4 days in a row.
You definitely need your endurance for that. How long will it take you guys to finish this marathon, this run?
So it'll be 4 days. Each day we're shooting to end around 3 o'clock or 3 p.m. And then the last day is a little bit shorter. So we hope to end around 1 p.m. In San Diego on Sunday.
Wow. Now, will you be running together or going at your own pace?
We'll be going at my pace. That was the agreement. Michelle is much faster than I am, and so is our other runner, Sam. So we will be running together for the most part. We'll play it by ear. Anything can happen over that distance. So if we need to split up for a couple miles and kind of be with our own thoughts or whatever, then we can do that too.
But no one will be left behind, right? It's all about teamwork.
Correct.
Now it's a team sport here.
Yes. Now let's talk about women in the military. Last month, Defense Secretary Ash Carter announced that the military will open all combat jobs to women. What do you think about that decision?
Well, I think that I look forward to seeing how the Marine Corps and all the services execute that decision. I think that our men and women deserve the best leaders regardless of gender, age, race, ethnicity, religion. And if that's what we've decided gets us the best leaders, then I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes.
And what do you think about women potentially being drafted?
Yeah. Again, I'm okay with it. I guess being both volunteers, I'm okay with American citizens being called to support their nation in a number of ways. So, again, looking forward to seeing what the decision makers decide for that as well.
What do you think is the best way for Americans to support our troops and our veterans?
Oh man, do we have time? I think as a veteran, the things that I appreciate the most are the things that I get quite a bit is just, people coming up and saying thank you and a handshake and, just stopping and appreciating, the service that a lot of our men and women go out and do for the country. On a more policy note, I guess pick a policy, whether it's Veterans Affairs, whether it's medical care, whether it's just going to the VA or VFW and spending time with some vets. Pick something that you do once a week, once a month, whatever you can do.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for your service. Thank you for joining us today, and go get them on that run.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Absolutely. For more on the Valor Run, visit valorrun.org. I'm Diana Falzone for FoxNews.com.